losing cannot be acceptable. I was never nervous of being hurt or injured. I was always scared to death of losing. You know, that's the thing that drives you. At no point can you accept the fact that you lose. You have to deal with it, but you can't accept it and figure out how to move on and be successful. I'm a former professional bull rider, three-time Canadian champion, went to the Canadian Finals Rodeo 18 times, ended up in the top 20 in the world 5 different times. Went to the PBR World Finals 5 times and was fortunate enough to win the Calgary Stampede twice. That's all in the past now, you know. The biggest thing for me is I'm a husband and I'm a father and trying to build this legacy for my kids, and hopefully they want to carry on into rodeo. The biggest thing with having a family, it makes you appreciate what you have. Luckily for me, I had great friends, great traveling partners, but I had a family at home that always supported me, not only on what I was doing in the arena, but what I was trying to build for. We grew up in the lifestyle of the farming and ranching community. My wife had as well, so it was just a natural transition. So we just wanted to get a land base, build up our cow herd, and carry on in that lifestyle of being ranchers. Ranching and farming world, there's ups and downs. So we have to deal and plan for the wins and the losses, just like in the bull riding. I always expected to win every time, but it didn't always, you know, play out that way. And in farming and ranching, we always expect to be profitable and successful, but it doesn't pencil out that way every time. So dealing with those peaks and valleys is the biggest comparison. You can't let your highs be too high and you can't let your lows be too low. You have to find out that middle road and how to be successful at it. I'm just such a big believer in not accepting failure. You only learn from your mistakes. If you do everything right, you really don't learn anything because it is what it is. There's 700 acres here that we run, you know, about 200 mother cows on, and we put up our own hay in that.
Ranching and rodeo industry has given me such a strong understanding of like the world and how everything works. I have support from someone who knows what I'm trying to do and knows what I want to accomplish, because he understands the sacrifices you have to make to achieve those goals. My goal is to one day be a world champ.
Our family time is working together. Every night that we're in the arena, I say to Scott, this is it. This is as good as it's going to get. We have all 3 of our girls at home. They're all on horses doing what we love, what we brought them up to do. We see them working hard, we see them working together, and it's the icing on the cake.
Even the best in the world, there's more you can work on and strive to be better.
I think my sisters, they've both came so far, just like me, and I'm really happy that I have a family that can help support me.
The stuff that we do, whether it's chasing cows or branding cows, you know, that's all working on their horsemanship, and sometimes it gives their rodeo horses something different to focus on. Ultimately, the ranch work needs to be done before we go into the arena. There was a lot of sweat and tears to get here, but every night when we are pulling the dummy around or opening a chute for them, they all 3 are together, and we've seen the work they've put into it. We see the love they have for it.
I've been fortunate to win some pretty major titles in that, and they're second by a mile to watching my kids. To see the dedication and the effort that they're putting in, you have to learn how to lose before you can win. That's the big thing that I really try to drill into their head, and hard work pays off. There's no feeling like it in the world. And the thing for me is I'm very spoiled in the fact that they've chose to do what I did.